Now, as you know, I've been getting pictures of stopped supermarket clocks across the area, but why does no one wind them up? And perhaps a bigger question, why do they even have clocks? Leanne Brown went to find out more.
Supermarket clock towers.
They're not the most riveting topic of conversation, but nonetheless, Peter and Paul seem to have been banging on about them.
I went out this weekend and started looking at clocks on the top of supermarket roofs. I couldn't get it out of my head. So
you really need to get out more. The clocks continue. I can't get this to stop. She joins in because she says the clock at Morrison's in at Winsford in Cheshire is also broken.
Is somebody going to pick up the phone to Morrison's then?
And people have been sending in their pictures, so we decided to investigate why supermarkets have clock towers.
Leicester has opened the first supermarket where you can very nearly drive up to the counter.
Large supermarkets became popular in the 1960s, but the buildings were often boxy and people thought they were ugly and disrupted the look of the high street.
A clock tower on a supermarket, if you think about it, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, this isn't a town square, it's a car park.
As one YouTuber explains in his video All About It, it all started in Essex.
Clock towers on a supermarket really was a kind of hack to get around planning rules in the 70s. In this town in Essex called South Woodham Ferrers, there was a very strict design code that said everything that gets built here has to have specific Essex characteristics. So it seems like the architects that were working on the ASDA for that town kind of looked around the local area and they found there was like an old medieval barn and there was like this Victorian clock tower. And what seems to have happened is they just kind of combined the two of those. And it was a huge success. And for whatever reason, the clock tower just kind of stuck.
But most of them don't seem to work. In Willoughby, it's permanently lunchtime.
Well, it's right twice a day. So, but no, not in general. No, it doesn't bother me. Half the time, my clock at home on the cooker isn't the right time. So
it's not something I've ever noticed, but now, no, I kind of will be checking, and it probably will annoy me actually. But I think we're a digital world now, so we kind of use phones more.
It looks nice as I'm looking at it now, yeah. Yeah, but I didn't know that it was on there. I didn't think they would need one. People wear watches, have phones. Ask Alexa.
But you don't see them on new build supermarkets. It seems time is up for this once fashionable feature. Leanne Brown, BBC Look North.
That was interesting, wasn't it? Thank you, Leanne, and thank you for all the emails, pictures and tweets over the last few weeks on the subject of clocks.